Hello, I'm Kenny.
And this is Matt.
And today we're going to do a real-time video setting up one of our patio deck disc screen fountain systems. It is a very quick and easy setup. If you're going to put it out in the landscape, it looks fantastic in the landscape. If you want a quick and easy setup, or if you want a fountain that you can put in a small space and you don't want to dig that basin into the ground, this is a great option for that. Also, if it's someplace, if you're like you expect to be moving and you don't want to put that basin into the ground, this is another great option. You'll be able to just, within minutes, just take this up and take it with you. So what we're going to do is set this up. Now we're going to set it here on this little patio. If you're going to do it out in the landscape, one thing that you'll do is kind of prep the site. You want it to be relatively level, as close as level as you can get. So today we've got a pretty level surface we're starting out with, so we don't have to do that. But that's a step you're not going to see in this video, is to level out an area. If you're going to do it on the mulch, kind of level your mulch out or your dirt or whatever it is you're going to do. So right now we're going to grab the surround, which is over here on a pallet. He and I are going to carry this in. So it's kind of a two-man job. You can wheel this in place, and Matt, you probably installed these by yourself before, right?
Yeah, I've done these.
We don't actually install from the store here. Matt has his own sideline thing where he goes around and does installations. He's gone all over the country to do them, but we don't offer them here, so he's kind of filled in that. So right now we've grabbed that, the surround. That is decorative only. That really doesn't have any function. We're going to go over here. Matt's going to grab the basin now. This is the plastic. This is the 38-inch version of this. You see just how easy that was to set that in there. Right now he's going to set the support cone in, and you notice on the support cone there's an access panel there for your pump. So if we're going to set the pump out here, you can put it under here, but we want to be able to easily get to the pump. So we're going to have this turned so wherever the pump's going to go, which is going to be over there, this is where the hose from the pump then is going to go into the fountain. So we're going to set that over there to the side. Also down in this, there is a place for the cord to go out if you did decide to put the pump in there, but we kind of recommend putting the pump out there. There's an inset area in here where this fits, and so we've set that there, and Matt's going to grab those. On the 38-inch, it looks like pizza slices. On the smaller one, it's a support cone in the middle. It's a little different setup, same principle. So right now, he's just going to grab those, put those in. You can see just how easy this is set up. I mean, this is extremely fast. And your access panel for your pump, just be a matter of lifting one of these out. Your jar fountain that we're going to be setting up here is going to go right here. So if you want to put your access panel for your pump, it can be just one of them that you lift out. Right now we're going to stop the video and go grab a jar. I'm going to come back and we're going to set that jar up just to show you how quick that sets. Okay, now we've got our pump, and we've got our hose, we've got our jar that we're going to set up here, and we have a fitting for the underside of the jar. You can set other fountains up on this. We're going to use a jar just to demonstrate this today. There are other options to put on this. And you need to call us to ask you if you have any questions. Just shoot us an email or give us a call. The toll-free number on the website there. So right now Matt's going to put the pump in the access panel over there. You see he's just going to lift out one of those pizza slices. He's going to put the pump down in there. He's going to attach the hose. And then he's simply going to slide the hose right up into this area right here, which is your support cone. Now you don't really want to put a whole lot of weight out here. You put your stones out here. Your weight is your support cone, so that's where the jar is going to set, and all the weight with that jar full of water is going to rest right there on the support cone. And you see just how quick and easy that was. It's just very simple, very, very quick. Right now we're going to grab the jar, set it up there. There again, you can do this by yourself. You got two, it's a little easier. Now this jar here has a light in it. You can see that cord will kind of spin around there. This lights up the plume of water up here, and you can go over to the accessories page and you can see a video showing that. So right now we're just explaining you what that light, that cord is for. And you would actually take that cord, you can run it out through on top, or you can stick it down through the basin and out over there on the other side where the pump cord's coming out. But just today we're just going to show you like that. So we're going to set that right on top. Okay, Matt, I'm going to lean this over. Matt's going to put that barb on it. And this is just a display pot. It's not a new one. You can see some of the, we have calcium in ours, so you see some of the streaks of calcium in it. this one ran for several years as one of our displays. And you can do this by yourself. It's a little easier to have help to do it, especially this part. But Matt's done it plenty of times by himself. And you would lay something over here and lay the jar over. All right, ready? All right, we'll just kind of center it up on there. Now, at this point, you might want to shim it if it's not completely level. Those kinds of things, you could shim it up. But we're pretty much done. All we got to do now is fill this up with water, turn the pump on. The jar's gonna fill up with water. It'll spill over. So while you're filling the basin up, you want to fill your jar up too, because if you start with a full basin, it's going to suck all the water out of that basin up into the jar. Then you will have an empty basin. So you want to kind of fill them up both at the same time. But that's pretty much it. You cover this area here with your decorative stone, glass, whatever it is you're going to, seashells, whatever it is you're going to cover that area with. But we're done. That's as quick as easy. Probably start to finish, we could do this in 3 minutes. Yeah. I mean, it's really quick. So if you're going to take it apart, you could disconnect the hose from your pump, set that hose on the outside and let the pump the water out of the basin. Of course, you unscrew your copper pipe there. You can see that on winterization video over on our info page. And that'll drain the jar out and you can pump it out. And if you're moving or something, you can literally have this apart in probably 5 minutes and you can load it up and take it with you.
Well, you can see we've got it all done now. We've got the basin full of water. We've got the jar full of water. We've got some pebbles or stone covering up here. Remember, we do have options for that. We have stone, different color stone. We have glass, like sea glass. So some beautiful options there for your cover. We do have the cord for the pump that's coming out right here. Now, you can choose to hide that under the rocks, things like that. And you actually could run it out underneath of this too. But we like to keep it simple. Kind of you can get to it easy if you need to remove the pump, things like that. So I'll grab the camera, take a close-up look. I did have to shim this backside, and I'll kind of show you the shim under there, and then show you where the light cord comes out the back as well. So as I get closer here, you can kind of, I don't know if you can pick up the sound on that. I think you can. So there you see we have it set up on that center. We have the stones on it. We'll go around to the back side here, and you can see that light cord right there where it's coming out. Now you would hide that down under your rocks that you finish coming around, and you also see that shim sticking out down there, and there again you would hide that with whatever cover it is you're using. So start to finish, Matt and I can probably install this, other than waiting for it to fill up with water. It would probably take us about 3 minutes. That's probably about all it would take us to do that. Probably if it's your first one, it's going to take you longer, of course. You probably should expect two people should be able to do it in about 15 minutes. It really shouldn't take any longer than that. If you have any questions about any of our products, you can reach us at 540-948-2239. Toll free on our website too. You can reach us there. Contact information like our emails over there as well.